welcome to today's video. Today it's going to be all about the dreaded bloating. Let's face it, pretty much most of us suffer with it, and a lot of us don't actually know the reasons why we get it or how to help. So that's why I thought I'd do a little bit of a video on basically some people can get a bit confused. Some people think they're putting on weight when actually it's bloating. So I just wanted to clear a few things up because I really suffer with bloating myself. I've actually got a medical condition and it's really frustrating. It's not like IBS or anything like that. Mine is very, very random, and I will do another video talking all about that, but I have a lot of issues to do with digestion, so I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a help. So first of all, the first reason for bloating or feeling this rubbish way, do you need to poo? Let's talk about poo, you guys. It's natural. It's a natural process. Not many people know this, but that is actually one of the main reasons why we bloat. It's because we need to poo. So if you do feel like you need to poo, then obviously just go to the toilet. But if not, you might be constipated. So you might need to go to the doctors, you might need to find out what's going on there, but that can genuinely be a real reason why you get constipated, why you get them bloated. This is gonna sound disgusting, but again, medical problems. I didn't go for 2 weeks at one time, so like 14 days. Okay, that's not on. That's something seriously wrong. Have to go to the doctors. Number one reason. So if you are constipated, you need more fibre in your diet, and you definitely need to be drinking more water. That will help to kind of push everything through and hopefully make you feel a bit better after a few days. So number two, if it's not the bathroom, do I have PMS? Are you about to come on your period? That's a bit of a bitch for us all, because basically bloating is a massive, massive cause on the lead up to and during, I was going to say pregnancy then, but you know what I mean, your period. So yeah, basically, if you don't have PMS, you know, if you're a guy, obviously, you won't have PMS, so that's not the reason. But if you're a girl and you do have PMS, it's just hormones. That is the reason why you'll be getting bloated just before your period. Have you ever noticed, I especially put on about 6-7 pounds just before and during my period, and then I lose it. It's water weight, that's what it is, and it's bloating. Again, it's exactly the same thing. It's just your hormones messing around because Mother Nature likes to give us a kick in the ass. When we're feeling down, she just kicks us down even more. So it's not enough that we feel like rubbish enough as it is on our period, we also get bloating. Okay, so another reason, if you guys are saying, right, well I don't need to go to the toilet and I don't have PMS, what else could be a reason for it? The other reason could be, have you eaten recently? So have you just had a meal recently? If yes, your body is probably just digesting it, so it's probably just taking a little bit longer, especially if it was quite a high volume of food, especially if there's quite a lot of fibre in there. It will take its time to just digest, so give it time. Again, you know, this is just stuff that will go away over time. You don't need to be panicking, you don't need to think, oh my god, I'm going to be like this for weeks. Literally, it will go away, I promise you. So that's another reason. If not, if you're still feeling like, no, this is none of me, it could be in multiple of factors, that's the thing, but this is another reason, and a huge reason why we get bloated: stress. It sounds so ridiculous, but stress is why we get bloated. So not only can stress basically cause water retention, which I hate, I have a personal vendetta against water retention. I get it so badly, it is a joke. So I bath in things like Epsom salt, which really, really helps me. So that's a reason, but it can also affect our digestive system and our hormones. So stress does that to us. Stress has so many bad kind of implications into our lives, so you have to be really, really careful. So just try, you know, something like, try and make your life a little bit less stressful, you know, try and like find out what's causing you this stress, and maybe you can try and do something about it. Go for like walks, or try and clear your head by listening to a bit of music or having a bit of me time, have a bath, that sort of thing. Reducing your stress will definitely reduce your bloating. Sounds crazy, but it will. And then the final reason, if you're saying no to all of that you're absolutely fine, then you've got to look at, have you overeaten for the last few days, weeks, months? So if yes, then you might have gained a little bit of fat, you might have you've just kind of got a bit bigger in general in terms of weight, it might not actually be bloating at all. In which case you need to do your research and you need to look at your calorific intake. You need to maybe look at exercising a little bit more. It's things like how to reduce your calories, and look at macros as well. So that breaks down your foods into like protein, carbohydrates, sugars, fats, whatever, and you need to look at how much you should be taking in, because actually you'll be really surprised. Even in things like soups, I always thought they were really good for you, and then actually you read on the back of some of the packaged ones and they've got so much salt and sugar in them, it's insane. So you need to be kind of keeping an eye on that. But if you haven't overeaten for the last few days or months or whatever, I'd just say give it a few days, and if it doesn't pass, maybe go to the doctors about it, because you could actually end up having a medical problem. You could have something like IBS, which they test you for, you could have a food intolerance, you could have, you know, different things. So there is a lot of reason for bloating, and the main thing for me is, as I say, it's a medical for problems for me. I kind of try to do stuff to help me. So I don't know if you guys want me to do a bloating hacks video, because it can seriously get me down. I feel like a whale a lot of the time. A lot of people even say I look pregnant, and it's really upsetting, and there's literally nothing that I can do about it in terms of if I just eat normally or if I eat certain foods, then I know my belly will go. Well, mine's a bit different. So basically I have something where whatever I eat, if it's solid, my body can't deal with it, and so I basically just bloat like a horrendous whale, and so it's really frustrating because there's nothing that I can even avoid. So I have to go on to things like soups and liquids to basically calm my system down, and then go on to things like Epsom salts to try and help. So that's really frustrating for me. But if you are just a normal person and you do suffer with just everyday bloating, then do you want a hacks video? Because if so, click on the thumbs up right now and I would do one for you, just to give you guys a few tips, because I know it can be super hard. But it's things like, you know, keeping hydrated. There are certain supplements that can help you, certain things you can take, or certain lifestyle changes that you can make. So maybe that might give you guys a little bit of a help. But I really hope you guys have kind of enjoyed today's video. Like I say, I know a lot of people suffer with bloating, and so I just wanted to kind of raise it to your attention. Maybe it's giving you something to think about, and maybe it will push somebody to kind of go to the doctors if they've actually got a problem that they didn't realise. So please comment below if you want a video on the hacks, and I will see you guys in a few days time in my next video. Bye guys! Entirely healthy. Of course, what would a table be without flowers? So you can see this is our lovely table. We have so much food, like we've only got 3 friends coming over, and then there's me and Becky.